What are we talking about?
Uh, Game week 33, all done and dusted, and title done and dusted. Only one more
Do we
win.
need to do we need to say it's been dusted for ages?
He's
Let's be
moved that,
honest.
innit? He's
But
moved
You know
Yeah,
that.
he
what?
really
hear
is.
me
It's because
out.
he just wants to bring up the fact that Liverpool are
Math,
winning it. It's been
well,
done for ages.
mathematically, it's not
Ah,
right. Trent
yeah.
had to go and score that 3 points. We've got Tottenham next. Oh, bit of deja vu there for Arsenal again. Last year, Man City, Tottenham. David
Relying on the neighbours.
I
relying
don't
on.
rely on Tottenham for much at the minute.
Did you see? Did you see they asked Arteta if they would lose Percy against Palace so that Tottenham had to give them a guard of honour at their own stadium?
Yeah, I saw that. Some of the questions
Imagine that.
Paul was asked, you
Yeah.
think, I'm
In
not
what world is he
surprised
going to
some
say,
of them
yeah, yeah,
yeah, I'm not surprised some of them get ratty, like, and she gets well ratty, doesn't it? Because
yeah,
they do just talk shit.
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah.
In what world is Arteta going to turn around and say, yeah, we'll probably, shit
Yeah, we're
three
going to
goals
throw
early
Yeah,
the
just on
game.
imagine
purpose?
going to like his director of football going, tell you it would be funny. Should we?
But forgetting the title race, top four, top five, heating up. I
Juicy.
I thought Chelsea would have been out of it. 1-0 down against Fulham. Clawed back,
Yeah,
still in there. You've got Villa there hunting it.
on fire.
So Man City doing great. Nottingham Forest, I honestly thought they would actually start dropping off out of top four, top five.
Good
Great
win.
win against Tottenham. Back.
Yeah, when you
Yeah,
need 3 points, Doctor Tottenham. Do you know what I mean?
that's
I
so
think
true. Yeah.
Tottenham they've only done the double over one team, I think, and it's United.
Is that right?
And
And
it
they're battered us both
could
games.
could be a treble if it's a Europa League final.
Oh,
That'd
mate.
be classic though. Then if you them do they beat you twice in the league and then you do them in the Europa League final, I would quite enjoy that.
I'd enjoy it as well.
Yeah.
And talking of Man U and Tottenham, very lucky that the bottom three is pretty much decided because either of you could potentially finish 17th, right?
Oh, listen, I know I'm a United fan, but due to three teams being absolutely abysmal, we have been robbed of the greatest relegation battle. I don't know how many decades we go back. I mean, United got relegated in the 70s, right? This would have been, I mean, I don't want it, but I think football itself has been robbed of an incredible relegation
Yeah,
battle
if
here.
Leicester or Ipswich had got a few
Yeah.
results earlier in the season,
Even, yeah, just one of them, just
Yeah.
one.
yeah,
But
it would have been
I
epic. Like
think
Spurs United,
if
West Ham, like
yeah.
Tottenham,
genuine could go
If
down.
Leicester hadn't have got rid of Cooper and had kept him in when they were look, they weren't great, but they were much more solid defensively, and they managed to score at home. They've not scored at home in 9 games. The stat's
yeah,
ridiculous,
new
isn't it?
record, right?
Um, yeah, you would have, yeah, like that could have been possible, and suddenly United, West Ham, Spurs, all in the relegation fight. That would have been
Because I
entertaining.
mean, my point is, I mean, I'm a United fan, but we deserve to be in a relegation battle. It's not just the losing the games; it's the way these teams, including United, the way we've played. Like we deserve. That's what we've earned
Yeah,
the right of being
without
in the
Fernandez,
relegation.
yeah,
Sorry.
without Fernandez, you're
Oh yeah,
without
we're
Fernandez, you're
basically. It
struggling.
reminds me of my five-a-side team. There's one guy on your team, and you just basically rest of you scrapping, get the ball, give it to him, right? And that's what United have become. Like, give it to your best player and see what. But still, it's
Yeah.
it's incredible because there's
But
2 points.
Spurs are arguably worse, aren't they? Because they
Mhm.
just lose. They've lost so many games. They've lost more games this season than they
18.
did under Poch over 3 seasons.
That's mental.
United aren't far off. I mean, we're 3 games behind, and I can't see us picking up any points now. The rest of the season, I don't think they'll care.
Yeah.
Spurs have lost 18 games.
Yeah,
What
That,
you
that
would
is
say,
outside the relegated three, that's the worst in the league. That's worse than
they'll
West Ham.
hit 20. They'll hit 20. 5 games left.
I mean, losing 20 games in the season that you
Awful.
because the old sort of adage is 40 points just sees you safe. Well, Everton, United, Wolves, Tottenham, and West Ham, none of them have got 40 points yet.
with 5 games to go.
5 games to go. So yeah, I mean, it could have been quite epic.
Like normally, you get 40 points by January, right? But this is what I mean. Like we've been as just a football fan, not a biased United fan. We've been robbed of an incredible relegation battle. Like you said, one team just needed one team.
Yeah, definitely. But and also, I guess Derby still voodoo 11 points. Southampton now 11 points, but goal difference is on their side for the time being. I still think they'll probably scrape another point or two in the next 5 games. So Derby is still the worst.
Well,
I mean, it goes to show how
Yeah.
bad we were, right? I mean, you forget over time how bad. I mean, you remember 11 points, but Jesus, how bad were they? And yeah, I mean, it's. But as a collective, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you haven't done this research, Killen. But the points total of the bottom three must be the lowest of all time. Like the
Yeah.
three.
It's a shame because last season we had all three teams come up, go straight back down. We've got Leeds and Burnley. Leeds who went down a couple of seasons ago. Burnley coming back up. Obviously Luton aren't in the mix. Sheffield United are looking like they'll be in the mix. They obviously went down last season. It's like we've sort of got these yo-yo teams that will just come up and down, but never challenge to stay up because the gap is just getting bigger and bigger because of things like financial fair play. They can't spend anymore. They can't keep up. Financial fair play was something that was meant to stabilize teams and help competitivity. If anything, all it's done is give advantage to big teams, and the smaller teams just cannot keep up. So I think the whole system needs tinkering a bit in that sense, because otherwise it's just going to get wider and wider, the gap.
In all fairness, I know Sheffield United have been killing it, but that third spot, I always think of that's the worst because in the Championship, like you've just missed out, right?
Yeah, you're gutted. Yeah.
But personally, I'm hoping Coventry do it. Like what Lampard has done there is amazing, and
they would come straight back down.
There's
just no chance.
It's a Midlands team. Let's get another one in.
Yeah, I'd like it for Lampard to go up, but my worry would be they will get pumped so badly in the Premier League that then everyone would be like, "Oh, Lampard shit." But that team just should never be in the Premier League. They would need so many more players.
Lampard is shit, right?
But people say this. He's doing a great job at Coventry. He did a great job in his first season at Chelsea. He did a good job at Derby. He kept Everton up. Had a dodgy second season. He's definitely overhated because of certain spells.
He's as good a coach as Wayne Rooney. That's
not true. That's bait. That is, and I'm not having that.
Okay, I'll tell you that he's as good as Michael Carrick.
Carrick's good.
I'm not. Look,
what
Lampard did with us in his first season.
I'm being quite generous to Frank Lampard there. He's as good as Michael Carrick as a manager. He's not of that sort of era. He's not an Arteta, is he? But he's, maybe he's not as bad as Rooney, but he's.
Well, there's an FA Cup.
You wouldn't want him. You wouldn't want him back at Chelsea, would you?
Frank Lampard is always welcome to come back and manage Chelsea, and I'll never be sad to see him at the helm. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how. His first season, he came in. We had a transfer ban. We'd lost Eden Hazard. He brought in Reece James, Tammy Abraham, Mason Mount, Tomori, and he got us top four. That was very impressive. Yeah, well, look at them now. Exactly. None of them are, except for maybe Reece James, you'd say are of the quality to get you into top four. They're not good enough. Maybe Tomori's a decent player, but that just showed he had that squad and he got us top four. So that's not a bad achievement. He also got us to an FA Cup final that we should have won, except for Anthony Taylor. So yeah.
So top four by that metric is doing all right. If you get top four, you're doing all right. You're a good coach.
I didn't say that.
Okay, fair enough.
But I said
in your first
he did a good job.
in your first couple of seasons, yeah.
And
But not
Arteta's doing a blinding job by that.
Yeah, but who would say Arteta's not doing a good job?
That's right. George, you do talk some sense, mate. I'll give you that.
On that, thank you very much.